ground trembles. It's not an earthquake, but the thundering of millions of hooves. A missed breath spells death. They are the underdogs. No fangs, no power. All they have is an instinct to move forward against the waiting jaws. The journey begins. No turning back. This is the most brutal survival battle Mother Nature has ever forged. Dawn brings no rest. Here, the light only signals a new journey. As the sun rises, tens of thousands of shadows begin to stir. Motherhood here carries the bitter taste of vigilance. Every affectionate gesture is accompanied by an uneasy glance toward the brush. On the fringes of this sea of hooves, darkness is always present. The predator is in no rush. It is measuring the herd's patience. One starts, thousands follow. The silence is shattered. The journey through the valley of death has officially begun. At noon, the sun scorches everything. The air is thick as lead. Life seems suffocated. The herd stands still like statues, waiting for the shadow of time to pass. The leader never rests. Its ears are like radars, scanning every rustling grass. Even a tiny crackle of dry brush keeps its nerves taut as a wire. A flick of the horns. The sea of hooves rises. No commands, only the consensus of instinct. They resume their journey once more. Ahead lies the river, a lethal barrier. The water flows fast, hiding sharp, waiting jaws. The herd halts, hesitating before the raging waters. Beneath the murky surface, assassins wait patiently. They don't need to chase. They only wait for fear to make the herd lower its guard. The waiting ends. Panic takes over. One leaps, the rest follow like a tidal wave of hooves. The battle for survival officially begins. The current is a test of strength and courage. The weaker ones are swept away, struggling on the thin line between life and death. One second of slowness, and death pulls them to the depths. Fangs graze their skin. They escape by a hair's breadth. After the storm comes the silence. They have reached the other side, but the price is heavy. Fatigue weighs down every trembling limb. Not everyone made it across. The cries across the grassland go unanswered. The silence is proof of a loss. Survival instinct forbids grief. An empty stomach is a cruel reminder. Fuel up immediately to continue the journey. Day fades away. Long shadows stretch across the scorched grass. Each animal finds its place, preparing for a long, dangerous night. Nightfall belongs to the predators. In the dark, survival takes a new form, the form of silence and listening. In the darkness, vision is neutralized. Now, hearing is the only weapon. One snap of a twig, and the entire herd will instantly bolt. A ghost is on the move. The predator makes no sound. It is searching for a target within the protective circle. It has drifted too far from safety. The calf scans the dark for its mother's warmth. In the night, it is tiny and alone. A burst of energy. The predator lunges like an arrow. Survival instinct kicks in. The calf runs with all its might to its mother. There is no fear greater than a mother's protection. The herd stamps the earth, creating a wall of dust to distract the predator. Survival wins again. Dawn arrives again. After a night of blood and fear, everything awakens. The herd's presence in the morning light is a testament to nature's resilience. The wounds are still there, but the heartbeats have steadied. The mother tenderly nudges the calf that escaped death. Love is what anchors survival. No one looks back. Last night's dangers are behind them. Instinct drives them forward, toward the lush green pastures waiting ahead. Life is an endless loop. After every ordeal, survival blooms in the most miraculous ways. The herd's heartbeat synchronizes once again. The night is over, but the journey continues. Ahead lies a new land, where tougher challenges await the underdogs. This land is dead. The earth splits like open wounds, exposing a cruelty in its barrenness. 140-degree heat presses down on every breath. Each inhale feels like swallowing fire, dry and laborious. No water, no shade. But instinct is the ultimate command. Move or collapse right here. Their eyes are betrayed by the light. That deep blue lake is a trick of the heat, a false promise of death. Strength is gone. The legs no longer obey. The migration becomes a brutal natural purification. It digs through dust hard as rock. Hope isn't on the surface. It's hidden in the cool, buried layers below. A bit of moisture. It's only mud, but now it's the nectar of life. The struggle for survival starts right here. When they bend to drink, they are at their weakest. Predators know this and are watching from the shadows. Darkness cannot hide the scent of fear. A pair of golden eyes glows, signaling that a hunt is about to begin. Innocence is a costly price. In a moment of distraction, it has strayed too far from its mother's protection. That sound tears through the night. It's the assembly call of the army of death. They have locked onto their target. The predator doesn't run. It flies. Its speed is the result of thousands of years of evolution for killing. Survival instinct wakes unity. Horns turn outward, forming a living fortress against the night. The mother fears no death. She charges the enemy to shield her trembling calf behind her. The battle rages in a fog of dust. Every breath, every snap of jaws is a matter of life and death. The prey's resilience forces the predator to retreat. Today, death returns empty-handed. Silence returns, but it's the silence of hearts beating wildly with terror. She licks the dirt off her calf, as if to wipe away the pain. Everything is still okay. A new day. The sun rises like a promise that they are still alive, still have a chance. They don't stop. The journey continues ahead, where green pastures call across the long miles. Its gaze holds ancestral memories, guiding the herd through the dead land. Part 1 of the journey closes, but the land ahead is the true test. The day slowly fades, casting long shadows across the parched earth. Every passing moment is a battle against bodily exhaustion. The silence in this land brings no peace. It is the herald of a night filled with uncertainty and sharp fangs. Above the dry canopy, the assassin wakes. It is in no hurry. It measures every breath of the herd below. There was nowhere to hide. The mother bent low, gently sniffing her child to guide him on how to move stealthily, avoiding making noise in the bushes. The wind shifts. bringing the scent of death. The herd instantly pricks its ears, nerves stretched to the limit. A strange sound is enough to spark panic. They bolt into the darkness, where even sight cannot guarantee survival. In the race for life, the smallest mistake means ending the journey beneath sharp claws. A master turn. The predator loses momentum, and that is all that's needed to gain a few precious seconds. They stop, not for rest, but because their bodies have reached the limits of endurance. The night sky seems ready to break. Distant lightning serves as a warning of a storm gathering. They have no shelter. Endurance is the most important skill nature has taught the antelope. Heaven opens. Cold rain pours down, washing away the scorching heat of the past days. The herd is reborn. Their happiness is so simple, it is moving. Just water. Water washes away the dirt, and with it, the fears that haunted them through long nights. Life is a miracle. Just hours after the rain, green begins to weave through the arid land. After days of hunger, the sweetness of fresh grass is a reward for their persistence. With full bellies, strength returns. They are no longer fugitives, but masters of the plains. Their gaze has changed. After the storm, their mettle has been forged through the harshest trials.